Is that not the same judge that sent Nnamdi Kanu to prison? That tells you where the judges and their loyalty is.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. If this is your first time, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Now I'm going to play more of that video for you to see. Under Tinubu's Nigeria, one man speaks on radio and gets life imprisonment. Another man is linked to cocaine, hush puppy, and 14 hidden properties, and the judge called his prosecution persecution. Same judge, same court, same Tinubu government. Let that sink in. That is what Sowore was talking about. We're going to be playing more of those videos for you to see. Now, November 20th, 2025, Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Abuja, Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB leader, was sentenced to life imprisonment on 7 terrorism counts. His crime, broadcasting on Radio Biafra. His own lawyer said it publicly. Kanu was convicted for what he said with his mouth, not what he did with his hands. James Omotosho, same court, same bench, March 5th, 2026. A.Kyari, suspended DCP, FBI blacklisted cop, NDLA drug suspect, discharged and acquitted of 23 count charges, everything gone. And Justice Omotosho's description of the case against A.Kyari is that A.Kyari is being persecuted. Persecution, he said, of a man the NDLA says had 14 undeclared assets, shopping malls, estates, a polo playground, over 207 million naira across multiple banks. He has never declared 1.4 billion traced through his account while he commanded the IROT. One man live, the other man go home, you're being persecuted. Tell me, Nigeria, where does this look like justice to you? Now let's talk about what ties this all together. The Tinubu government. Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention since 2021 rather, adopted from Kenya in what his lawyer called an illegal extraordinary rendition. Dragged back to Nigeria in chains, denied bail for years under the watch of both Buhari and now Tinubu. Tinubu came to power in 2023. Kanu was still in that cell. When Tinubu government was asked to release him, they said no. When Tinubu granted presidential pardon to 175 people in 2025, including convicted murderers, fraudsters, and kidnappers, Nnamdi Kanu was not on that list. But here is where it gets extraordinary. Groups were openly writing letters directly to Tinubu and the Attorney General of the Federation, begging them to drop charges against A.Kyari. One group said, this is a direct quote, "We urge the President and the Attorney General to discontinue all charges against A.Kyari." And now, a judge in Tinubu's Federal High Court calls A.Kyari prosecution as persecution. Connect those dots yourself. I'm just reading the fact, you know. They called him Nigeria Super Cup. The House of Representatives once gave him an award for exemplary performance. They called him incorruptible, Nigeria's Elliot Ness, and untouchable. Then the FBI exposed him. In 2021, the U.S. Department of Justice revealed that A.Kyari allegedly helped international fraudster Hush Puppy, a man who stole over $400 million from victims worldwide. A.Kyari allegedly helped him in jail, a rival in Nigeria, and received payment for it. The FBI put him on a wanted list and sought his extradition. Nigerian government refused. Then in February 2022, the NDLA arrested him, not for jaywalking, for allegedly conspiring to traffic 21.35 kilograms of cocaine. A video emerged, carry on tape, allegedly negotiating a bribe. Two of his accused co-conspirators, Chibuna and Emeka, were already convicted and sentenced in connection with that same cocaine case. The men below him convicted, A.Kyari himself discharged and acquitted on the asset charges. His cocaine trial is still ongoing come March 16, 2026. This is the same man Justice James Omotosho has said that he was being persecuted. Activist Sowore, a man who marched through Abuja demanding Kanu's release, a man who faced tear gas and bullets, police bullets for it, looked at these two rulings and said what Nigerians have been screaming all along. The same judge that jailed Nnamdi Kanu has freed disgraced police officer Abba Kyari. Simple, devastating, and accurate. And the answer, Sowore is really asking the question we all are afraid to ask. Is this Nigeria turning into one justice system or two? One for the powerful rather, the connected, the northern establishment, the allies of those in Aso Rock, and the other for the activists, the agitators, the voice from the southeast, the people who dare to speak. Because the pattern is visible. Kanu, a Biafran advocate, rot in prison under Buhari and Tinubu. Kyari, linked to the FBI most wanted, drug trafficking, billions in suspicious account, walks out of the court because he was a victim. Abba Kyari's cocaine trial continues March 16, 2026. Nnamdi Kanu's appeal is before the Court of Appeal. We will be watching both. But right now, today, the image that Nigeria must sit with is this. One judge, a man who spoke life, a man linked to drugs, fraud and hidden billions freed, and a president who pardoned 175 people but could not find Nnamdi Kanu's name on the list. Tinubu's Nigeria. If this video says what you already knew in your heart, share it. Let every Nigerian see this. Subscribe because we will not stop watching. Thank you very much.
So this A.Kyari was discharged and acquitted of his non-declaration of assets cases, and his two brothers were dismissed. And in court, the judge made a statement that he said Abba Kyari has represented Nigeria with bravery. So what do you...
Is that not the same judge that sent Nnamdi Kanu to prison? That tells you where the judges and their loyalty is. But I've not seen the judgment. I don't want to preempt what he said, but I've also always stated that some of these cases will fall apart while you are no longer paying attention, and when the people who are being prosecuted play the right ball. Maybe Abba Kyari has joined the APC, who knows? I don't know, but if he did, then you can also expect his next case to collapse the way this one. The truth is that the Nigerian system is so bad, even prosecutors can't do a clean job because they never present the real case. They don't have the competence, they don't have the capacity to prosecute. That is why most of the time, prosecution looks like persecution because they never have their skin in the game.
So lastly, sir,